Hey, Jonathan. How you doing? There's Scorpion in the house. Okay, gotcha, Scorp. Sound check. Dennis is in the house. Hey, Dennis. Oh, I'm doing good so far. Till somebody tell since till somebody tells me different, I'm fine. Good to hear you're doing good, Dennis. I'm doing good as well. We're starting off on a new to me map. This is Delta Junction, Alaska. And when you're in Alaska, there's only one way to get here, and that's by airplane. In this particular area. Thank you, Dennis. There's even a helicopter up here. Look at this little helicopter on It's on pontoons. So yeah, you get to this part of Alaska by plane. So I thought I'd start with the airport. You got fuel. Got a little bitty hangar here. There's the big jet. It's got Alaska state flag on the tail. Everett's Air Cargo. All right, so I know that I've been live streaming Griffin. Where in the hell? Griffin, Indiana. Griffin, Indiana. But people have been looking at this map, so I decided to take a look at it as well. And I thought no better way to do it than just do a couple hours on the live stream, just to check it out. Boy, the traffic is really slow. That's going to be a problem if I get on that with a truck. There goes a train. Woohoo! I think I've got somebody driving the train. Let's see. I got the fastest drone in the country, but it can't keep up. Well, I guess maybe it's keeping up with the train. Whoa! I can't go fast backwards. But I'm pretty sure I've got some. Oh, look at that tree hanging in the air. Where did I see it? Didn't I just see a tree hanging in the air? Yeah, I did. Right there. Oh, that's funny. It's a little bit taller than the rest of them too, isn't it? All right. Well, as you can see by the map, there is somebody in the train. It's showing up on the map there. I think it was Serge. Yeah, Serge is on the train. So let's take a look at this map. Hey, Andy. Is that just an extra storage if you're farming down this way? Let me pull the map up. Where am I? All right, let's head up to the front here. The airport where I started was in the center down there by that big lake. And then we've got, that looks like a dairy. Doesn't it look like a dairy? And there's pallets there. Okay, there's a couple of, I don't know what goes here. I don't know what goes there, but it's got a counter there, as you see, and there's a counter there. And that one at least shows pallets. And then on the end here, I don't know what that is. But there's another counter. So, I haven't looked at the products yet, so I'm thinking maybe there's some dairy products that we can put on pallets. And then there's a cow barn here. All right. It looks like we're able to use the train for hauling product. That's good. That's always a good thing. This is a beer company. Again with the pallets. Pallets are going to be important, I guess. There's water. And what do we have here? Barley, wheat, and hops. And we can make some beer. Scorpion says this meeting's done. So, yeah, you got a beer factory right next to the airport, so you can quickly get beer the heck out of here. That might be what's sitting there. All right, let's go north. Surge is coming around again on the train. There he goes. Wave hi to Surge. All right, what have we here? All right, pallets. And I don't know what that is. Is that sugar? Delta Smokehouse. Smoked Alaskan salmon. But I don't know what that is right there. Just packaging, I guess. I can't see what that is. Some kind of fish, maybe, I guess. And then all kinds of pads there. I don't know what they do. It's a learning process. I'm a ways away from doing any kind of product, so. Oh, look, crude oil. So we dropped crude oil here. And we must get fuel out of that. So this is a refinery, I guess. I'm guessing. Sweet. But it looks like we can get there with a train. With crude. Gas station. I'm curious how the pallets work. The Tanana Trading Post. This is just a sell point, maybe? Boy, the garbage is full. Alright, yeah, this must be a sell point. Look, there's a pipeline. And it must cross here. There. And it crosses a river. It's got its own train trestle. Well, pipe bridge, if you will. And rye, barley, and corn. And we get what out of this? Alaskan bourbon whiskey. So we need barrels as well. I got to figure out how to get all that stuff. But again, like I said, I'm a ways away from being in any kind of production. Little mini mart. What is this? Oh, what is this? Maybe a sell point for products and stuff. Looks like a Saturday market. Must be what it is, huh? All right, we'll look at that in a minute. This must be, I don't know, lumberjacking. This lumberjacking here. All right, Andy. What the hell is that? Sandbars, I guess. Okay, this is a lumber mill, evidently. So that must be where we make the pallets. Or something. I think you sell wood there. That's your wood chips, I'm guessing. Okay, we got lumber going in there. And pallets maybe coming out here. Or boards. Boards are coming out there. Okay, so you put lumber here, you get boards. You get boards or you get board. And I think that's a sell point. Maybe not, I don't know. And then we've got boards. Oh, there's a sign. Pallet factory. Okay, you put boards in there and you get empty pallets and wood chips. Okay, where's the empty pallets come out? Right through here. Wood chips over there. Lumber there. So okay, so we get we make lumber here and bring it over there. This is lumber storage, I think. I think that's storage for the lumber. And then kegs here. So there's your keg maker. Barrels, I guess they're calling them. And pallet storage, I think, here. And then a way to get your stuff here from a train. Sweet. Well, that should be easy enough to figure out. So that's where we get our pallets. What's this? This is some kind of a... Is this a quarry type thing? That looks like a gravel maker of some kind. All right, where am I at? Let's head east. Nice, big, wide open, and if you notice, they're not flat. I'm so glad. I hate flat land. I don't mind open land. I love open land. I love big land, but I don't like flat land. Okay, this must be mining rail silo across the road there. I think this either storage or, well, storage. Pallets. Fuel. I wonder if we're able to have... is that fish down there? God, they're huge. Fishing vessels. All right, so this is some kind of a mining rail system. I don't know how you get over here with a truck, but there's a way to drive in there, so there must be a way to get your trucks over here. Okay, let's mosey on. Is that a bridge we can drive on? Yeah, there's a little bridge here. Okay, so that's how we get across. And then we got the railroad has its own bridge, which is probably a good thing. I can't imagine trains and trucks getting along very well. If you've noticed, we are in spring, so I do have seasons going. I also have precision farming going. Like I said, this is a new map to me. I came in and set it up, and that's it. I didn't do any of this. I'm doing this for the first time. So, okay, so we've got petroleum here, water, and gravel. I don't know why you need gravel. Why do you need gravel? Unless they're telling us that we're getting the crude out of the gravel. I don't know. Is the oil in the gravel? And there's diesel fuel, and over here is crude oil. So this is a petroleum pump, but we're not close to a train, so these look like they're burned out. Good Lord. They're awful dark. I don't know what this is. Storage, maybe. Somebody's little boat. This is Doug's farm. Doug has his own farm, whoever Doug is. All right, let's head for the middle here. There's something in the middle. Found bear some salmon. I used to call it slamming. We're going slamming fishing. Oh, I see. It's a ramp. It's a loading ramp for some purpose. All right, so this is a switching station for the products on the train, I guess. What do we have here? Delta Transportation Company. Attention, delivery drivers. Please deliver all palletized items inside the garage. So this is a storage system. Sweet. Sweet, sweet. And we got, what is this? Road salt. Road salt. What do we need road salt for? For wintertime, I guess, huh? I know there's you can make a choice in the winter to either use salt on the roads or to use a grader. You know, a front end whatcha-dinger. All right, we got a horse barn here, so we do have a horse farm, if you're into that. So far, I've seen a couple of different farms scattered about, so you can do multi-platforms here, or multi-whatcha-dinger. Multiplayer. We've been to Doug's farm. Let's go look at the grain company. This is our farm right here. We'll get to that in a minute. I'm going to get salty. You won't like me when I'm salty. Is this just a cow farm? Yeah, this is a dairy. All right, with the open pasture. I like the open pasture. I like that. I don't like this crap over here, as you well know. Not into that. More cabins down here. All right, so that's a grain. It says it's a grain company. A grain company. It looks like a dairy. What are they talking about? A grain company. Oh, the sell point over here. They just got big labels. That's the grain company. Gotcha. Sell point, I'm assuming. All right, and then there's a biogas plant. We'll go look at that. Yeah, it's just a normal BGA. Okay. And then we've got the lower southwest corner. Go check that out. And then we'll get to our farm and see what we need to do. This is owned by Aurora Borealis. Are you kidding me? What? This one's owned by the Snowman and Sasquatch. Delta Spirits. What could that be? Sounds like a whiskey factory. We've already been to one, haven't we? More pipeline. We got more pipeline. I don't know if you noticed, but there's snowy mountains all the way around. So we're kind of stuck out here in the middle of nowhere. Is that a cell tower? What is that? Yeah, T-Mobile. T-Mobile? You got a sucky little whatever tower. T-Mobile. What do we got here? What do we got here? All right, we got Alaskan honey. That must be the salmon in the middle. I don't know what's in the top, but is this a sell point for some of the palleted items that you get? It must be. It must be. No donut. There's no donut maker. Whiskey and beer, maybe? Is this storage for whiskey and beer, or is this sell? I don't know. We'll find out. And then this here is Delta. Welcome to Delta Junction. That's where we're at. This is the name of the map. Elevation 1,210. It's the end of the Alaska Highway. So there you go. So we got water goes in there. We got sugar beets. Water and sugar beets. Water and sugar beets, and we get what? What do we get? Sugar? Is this a sugar that we're making here? Palleted sugar, I'm guessing. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. This is our town, I guess. We got water and salmon and wheat. What does that make? Sandwiches? Fish sandwiches? And then pallets go there. And something comes out here, I guess. Or something, I don't know. What the hell are they making here with that the water and salmon and wheat? Huh. Don't know. All right, we got some town here. And some kind of sell point. Mineral assay. Alaska Gold Company. Oh, there must be mining here then. And then there's the dealership. And Alaska Grown, whatever that is. Cotton and wool. Okay, we got cotton and wool. Although we can't do cotton because we got seasons in. So I can't do cotton. And then another little airport. Another little airport. And then a little bit of residential here. Okay, I guess that's it. Nothing left to see here except for our farm. Southern lady, hello, how are you? Good to see you today. And yes, I am number one. Numero uno. You're pinky. 7 sandwiches, yeah. I knew what you meant. All good. Laugh out loud. Andy's back. For those of you that are keeping track of Andy's comings and goings. We've got to report back to his wife because as we found out in the last episode, Andy's got mistresses all over the place. All righty. This is one of my fields right here. Let's take a look at the big map, I guess. I have field number 3, which is this one. I have field number 1, which is this one here. This little one, but actually when you get on it, it doesn't look that little. This is the smallest one on the damn map, I think, but it actually is pretty good size. And then I have field number 4 over here, which is a really good size field. And then I have field number 15. So I have 2 very small fields and 2 that are mediocre. And we need to buy more, but that's a story for another live stream. So so there we go. We've got 4 of them here. And if we look at, you can ask Scorpion. He and I were chatting when I set this up. It took me hours. I must have been on here 3 or 4 hours just setting this map up before I'd done anything. I hadn't even looked at it yet. As I said, the fly around that I just did, that's the first time I've even looked at the map. I spent like 2 to 3 hours just setting this farm up. Wherever it's at. Where's the farm? I lost my farm. There it is. I spent 2 or 3 hours just setting this farm up. What I do is I take inventory of the equipment that I get and I just slowly replace it. So in other words, if there's a combine on the map, I sell it and buy a new one because I want my combine. If there's a large tractor, I sell it and buy what I want. If there's a truck, I sell it and buy what I want. So all the equipment here, for the most part, you get when you start the farm is just different equipment. It's generally in-game equipment. And what's that? Chickens? Or the hell is? Oh, this is honey. This is bees. Listen. Good Lord, that scares the hell out of me. So at any rate, this is your farm. I liked the storage system, except for it didn't hold enough. So I went in and changed that. As you can tell, I changed it to 5 million. Each item has a limit of 5 million. It didn't have enough. It had like a couple 100,000. That was it. So I went in and remodded that. And I've told you before, I don't like remodding other people's maps. But this is just for my own purposes. So I'm not out there. I'm not going to take this map and go out and put my name on it and say that, look, I remodded this map. It's mine. I don't do crap like that. That's a pretty crappy thing to do. But I can't use a map that doesn't have enough storage. So I either don't use his storage and put up a Maurice, which is what I usually do. But in this case, I like this storage, so I didn't want to have to do that. So I went in and remodded it for my own purposes. There's your hayloft. You got lots of... I like the storage. The storage is really good. Look how big that building is. And it's got doors all the way around, pretty much. So there's that. I put in my little silos here, and I put lime in there. I did not put herbicide in because I don't plan on using it for now anyway. There's your house. You got yourself a little airplane. I got a in-game truck, and that's about it. Oh! We also own a pig farm here, and what is that? I don't know what any of this stuff is. That's round bales, and that is square bales, and I think they're stored in there, and they come out here on pads or something. I don't know. I don't know how it works. I haven't got a clue. So when you purchase this map, when you install it, I call it purchasing. When you do that, and you look at your land, all the land you have includes the farms. So it also includes that horse place we looked at. You own that, and you also own the biogas plant when you start the map. And you own the I think this is a cow barn over here, and sheep over here, and pigs here, and chickens there. So you own all of that when you buy it. I think that I didn't have 3 and 4. I don't think I bought those. So you start off with this whole farm area, which includes all these animals. You start off with the horse barn. You start off with this cow barn, and you start off with the biogas plant and field 15. I bought field 3 and field 4. So there you go. Full disclosure, because I'm a rich man, I didn't just come up here with nothing. I hit gold real fast. I came up here, I hit a gold mine, and I bought a farm. So there you go. Sue me. So let's get to farming here. Let me plop this feller down, whoever this is. Right here. And then let's start up. Andy always seems to be plow guy. So we'll let Andy go. Hey Bob, how you doing? Bob's in the house. I'd come on earlier, Bob, but I'd miss my lunch, and then I'd be in trouble. I can't miss lunch. No, I didn't get them all. All right, so looking at seasons, first off, I want to show you the rotation. Of course, you know you've got A, B, C, and D. I only have 4 fields, so A is going to be 3, field 3. B will be field 1. C will be field 2, and D is going to be field 15. If I got that right. Did I get that right? Yeah, 3 is going to be A, 1 is going to be B, 4 will be C, and 15 is going to be D. And then when I get more, we'll just figure it out. So there you go. I might actually, if we get more fields, I'm going to have to write it down. So I've got plowing to do. We've got liming to do, and seeding and fertilizing, but we can't do that yet. It's the wrong season. And I'm hoping that I set it up for... Did I set it up for... Oh, I got to fix that. I'm going to set up for 3 days. Season's on Fahrenheit. Crop moisture, I don't know about that. Snow tracks, snow is on, 50-20, yeah, good enough for government work. We set that up. We don't have any animals. Oh, wait a minute. We must come with animals. I did not know that. Is that right? Or is this... Okay, this is just showing me that I have these pens. I got it. I own the pens. I don't have any animals in them. Got it. All right, well, there you go. Okay, while we're waiting for that, there's my seed tender. And there's Serge is running the train, so I put Serge in the train so that I could always find the train. And then if I need to stop him, I can do so. All right, so I got to find out. I don't remember. I don't remember if I have a limerator, because I need one. I'm going to want this big one for show. I do have one. It must be in a shed somewhere. Okay, so I got that. What else do I need? I need a seeder, which I know I've got. Yeah, there's a seeder. I've got a couple of different trucks. Where's the limerator? Right, there's a quicker picker upper. I've got tedders and windrowers for making hay if I want hay. And then there's a tanker. I got a couple of tankers. That's a cultivator. That's a milk tanker. There's a water tanker. I think that holds fuel and such. That one's for milk. There's my mower. That's the John Deere. I might trade that John Deere in. I don't really like it. There's another truck with a crampy trailer on it. Not crappy, crampy. Okay, so I don't know where my damn... I don't know where it's at. Interesting. If I have one, where in the hell is it? Maybe it's still at the dealer. What time is it for me? If you're talking to me, it's 1:38 for me. What, starting off with all the fields? That would be a challenge. I've done it before. I didn't start with them, but I played till I had all the fields. If you watch Idaho, I did Idaho that way. And it was a challenge to get all the harvest going because I had like 5 or 6 combines and 5 or 6 trucks going all at the same time. And it was quite the challenge. All right, there's the dealer, and I don't see my my trailer. What the heck? Well, that's just weird. Where could it be? I'm pretty sure I looked through all of that. That's just really kind of weird. Okay. Let's get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that, and see about trailers. Okay, so Andy, we know what he's doing. I don't know what the hell that is. Is there any place on the map that has... That's surge in the train. All right, let's check something else. Let's go to the garage and actually go to the garage. There it is, but where is it? I don't want to sell it. What the heck? Scorp drove it in the river. Yeah, except for he doesn't have access to my map. Unless he hacked me. Oh, it's out on the field. Oh, there it is. I have to remember that if a tractor doesn't have a person in it, I can't find it without hunting for it. So there it is. All right. Okay, let's see. Now, let's see here. Let me turn on that. Okay, here's what I got for fields. Field number 3 has mostly silty clay and a little bit of loam. That's not the best field. Field 4 is about a little more than half loam. Field 1 is more than half loam. The loam's the best one you can get soil-wise. The clay is not the best. And then I don't know what the hell 15 is. I wonder if I even did 15. So let's pay a geologist to come in and do that, and we'll see what's on 15. All right, let's get this. Let's get this out of here. See what I mean? This is field number 1, which is one of my smallest fields, but it doesn't look that small, does it? Really? But it is one of my smaller fields. The river runs through it. Because Andy knows that's what Scorpion does. We were playing multiplayer way back in the day. It was me and Scorpion, I think Bill, Lynn, and Craig, I think. And Scorpion took Lynn's brand new truck that she was bragging about and drove it in the river, and she couldn't find it next time she came in to play. So Andy knows that Scorpion does stuff like that, which is why he probably laughed. All right, let's get. I'm going to start this and hope that the plow gets finished before I get caught up to it. So. What is loam? What is what is loam? It's loam. Excuse me. It's loam, and it is a type of soil. Loam is the best soil that you can get for growing things in the game. Sandy loam is not as good. Well, obviously because it's sandy. And then you have loamy sand. And then you've got silty clay. And if I'm not mistaken, the yields go appropriately. So the best land with the highest yields is going to be the loam. So this is good. The next best is the green sandy loam, I think. And then the loamy sand is the worst one. And I think the clay's a little bit better, but not by much. So yellow and whatever color that is, it's a dark, kind of a bluish green, dark. Those are the worst soils that you can have. And sandy loam and loam are the better ones. So there you go. I'm waiting for 15. I had to hire a geologist to come out and survey the land, and he'll come and tell me pretty quick what soil is in. Oh, there he goes. All right, so he just popped in, I think. Is it sandy loam? Is that what that is? Sandy loam. Okay, that whole field here is sandy loam. That's not bad. That's pretty good soil. All right, let me get rid of that. Oh, we'll bring that back up. And then I need to turn the GPS on. Let's see, the lime. We're gonna go with that. And okay. All right. So we're putting lime on here, which is going to raise the pH level. If you look at the scale on the left there, at the very bottom where it has pH value, lime application, the checkered flag shows you where it wants the lime to be. And the red line is where it's currently at. And we're adding lime to it to bring it up to that level. And you saw it jump. It jumped when I changed from loam to silty clay. So it's taking, and it jumped again. So the computer knows what I need in pH level, and it's applying what it needs. So watch it again when I get back on the field. It pops up, and okay, it's putting 0.05 or 0.5 on of nitrogen. Well, it needs to raise it by 0.5. Now it needs to raise it by 625. I don't think so, Bob, because I don't do that very often. That was 17, wasn't it? That I had the servers. Usually when Scorpion and I play together, we don't play together. He's playing a map on his computer, and I'm playing a map on mine, and we just talk about what we're doing. So we don't actually play together. Baby, don't hurt me no more. I remember that song. I don't know what that has to do with loam. Yeah, we've done that before, haven't we? When you play on multiplayer, you have to have all the people have to have the same mods. Not a version of it, but the exact same mod. So if I have this fertilizer spreader and Scorpion has this same fertilizer spreader, but I've got mine modded a different way, then that's not going to work. He would have to have the exact same one as I have. It is a pain. But the best way to do it is for me to get a server, and I would have the mods that I want to use on the server. And then when you get on the server, it gives you a list of the mods and the ability to download them. And stuff. Yeah, we tried to do the giant version of it, which is a little different. The giant version of it isn't really, in my opinion, isn't really a server. It's more of a co-play. So I had put up in my Discord a link to a video that I watched, and I don't know how many of you guys saw it, but the people in America, the politicians, are trying to control everything we do. Now they're even trying to control gaming. So in the states of California, Oregon, Washington, Colorado, and Hawaii, I think it was, you cannot buy a gaming computer. If you go to, say, Alienware, and you order a computer, and you want like one of the newer GPUs in it, as soon as it detects that you are buying a high-end computer for gaming or whatever, down at the bottom it gives you a warning that says that we will not be able to ship this computer to Washington, Oregon, California, Colorado, or Hawaii. So that if you made this order, your order has been canceled. So those states will not allow you to have a gaming computer. So I guess the only choice you have is build your own, which I do, or drive to another state and buy your computer and bring it home with you in a car. They're basing it on energy consumption, but that's bullshit. That's just their excuse to be able to do it. We're trying to save the planet, and you're using too much energy. I'm paying for the energy. I should be able to use what I want. See, they're going to start doing that with your heat and your water. They're going to put thermostats in your homes that are Bluetooth, and they can control so that in the wintertime, if you're cold and your wife goes over and turns the heat up a little bit, they can detect that and come in and turn it down. You don't deserve to have that much heat. But yeah, it's I wouldn't have believed it except for I live in Oregon. But the video that I watched, they actually showed somebody ordering a computer through Alienware, and they were ordering it with the new GPUs, you know, the 20 whatevers and the 30 whatevers. And right at the bottom there was a warning that if you live in any of these states, your order has been canceled because we're not allowed to ship to those states. Yeah, they've been trying to do that for years because people are stupid. You're too stupid and fat to realize that when you supersize at McDonald's, you're getting large drinks and large fries, and that's bad for you. So we, the government, say that you cannot supersize your drink or your meal because it's bad for you and you're too stupid to take care of yourself, so we're going to do it for you. So McDonald's had to get rid of their supersize advertisement, and they blamed it on something else. I think it was fat shaming or something. But yeah, and then in, of course, New York, they do crap like that all the time. In New York, you can't buy a large drink. You know, the big large drink. You can only buy a certain size drink because you're too stupid to know you're drinking too much. Hey, if I want to die young of obesity, that's my choice. All right, this piece of equipment is a seed tender. And what I have in it is, in the front, I have lime and seeds. I don't have herbicide because I'm not using herbicide. And that's interchangeable. I could put fertilizer and lime in there, or I could put seeds and seeds or whatever I want. Or in this case, the seeder that I'm using, the planter that I'm using, does not take solid fertilizer. It takes liquid fertilizer. So that way I can put liquid fertilizer in the back here and have what I need on the field. So now I have seeds in the front, lime in the back, and liquid fertilizer in the tankers. Where's the damn road? Yeah, I don't know what this world's coming to. You know, there's just a handful of people wanting you to live the way they want you to live. Now, they can get anything they want, but you can't. You don't deserve it. Only they do. And they're the ones trying to run the country. I use something called, what the hell is it? Bit Defender. Let's see. Where's it at? I think that's what it's called. Yeah, Bit Defender. Yeah, I use one called Bit Defender. It comes with its own VPN. And if I'm not mistaken, do you know what Avast is? I'm not sure, but I think it's it's owned by Avast. Now, Avast, a lot of people use Avast for their free virus protection. I don't mind paying for it because I think it's important. So. Okay, Scorpion's using Avast. I'm just using the paid version of it. I could be wrong about that, but I think I'm right that it is owned by Avast. I used to use, oh God, what's that other one? Nord. What's the Nord one? It's not Nord, but it sounds like that. Alrighty, I don't know if I can do this with that up, but I'm going to try. Norton, yeah, Norton. I used to use Norton. I didn't switch for any particular reason. I built a new computer and I didn't have protection on it, and I just bought that one, that Avast. I saw an ad on it and I just bought it. All right, let me see if I can make this thing work. I don't know if I know how. So, pipe out. And let's jump in the other rig and open the back up. All right, let's see if we can make this work. Pop back in the seed tender. And I don't know how to make it work. Okay, what happened to my... Oh, I lost my HUD. What button did I push? Oh, God, I don't know how to turn it back on. Anybody know how to turn the HUD back on? Because I don't know how I turned it off. I can't. I'm hitting F1 and my HUD's gone. My whole HUD is gone. I'm hitting F1. That's not the HUD. I'm talking about the whole HUD. I've hidden it. I've hidden the HUD. I don't know how I did it. I must have accidentally hit a button. And it wasn't tilde. It'd be the default binding. I don't change bindings. Well, I guess I'm done with the stream today. I can't see my HUD, so I can't work. I don't use the keyboard. I use the controller, so I don't know. All right. Farming Simulator 19. Well, that's not very helpful. Well, I must have done it somehow. That's not helpful. They're all doing it with mods. Yeah, I don't use the keyboard. I used to use my, what do you call it? My steering wheel, and now I just use a controller. Well, I'm going to get me a soup du jour while I'm waiting. Mountain Dew. Good old Mountain Dew. Oh, man. That's refreshing. It's so good. All right, it's back. That's better. Okay, there you go. So how does this work now? Start the engine. Pipe 2 lime. That's what I want. Pipe 2. But how do you turn it on? Unload. I. Is that right? I hit I? That didn't seem to do anything. Okay, I don't know what to do. R? Doesn't seem to be doing anything. Liquid fertilizer. Oh, it's dumping my liquid fertilizer. Make it stop. What the hell? Oh, I see what it did. Well, that's stupid. I was not on that. I need to be on that. Okay. R. That's not working. It'll dump on its own. It's not dumping on its own. I don't see anything. Let me go back and pick up that liquid fertilizer, though. That's not right. Pipe in. Now it won't let me pick up the liquid fertilizer. Doggone it. I used to use this all the time, but it's been a long time. All right, I tell you what, let me get in this and turn it on and bring those up. And then, oh, Andy stopped working. Andy? All right, go back to work, Andy. Andy took a nap on me. I gotta pick up this liquid first, and then I'll do that. All right, let's get up next to it. Hit the R. That should bring it back. It's awful slow. I can see what I'm going to be doing this episode. I pulled the power. I pulled the power. Yeah, I have the power. I have the control. I've got it on Bluetooth, and I can turn it on and off. I can take your lunch away. I can turn your air conditioning off because you're using too much power. But it's 110 degrees out. You're tough. You can take it. Okay, let's see if we can get this show on the road. Okay, I should be on the lime. And it ain't doing nothing. Not working. There it goes. I had to hit the O again. The pipe. I hit the pipe button again. No, I think what it is it wanted me to be in position and then put the pipes out. I already had the pipes out, so when it got into position and I hit the pipe button again, it took off. Maybe. I don't know. Well, we got it going. Sooner or later. And we thank everybody for their help. All righty. It took all I had. Put the pipes away. All right. We're off on the road again. On the road again. Oh, man, that Mountain Dew is so good. Has anybody noticed if the chat's on the screen again? I forgot to look. I'm having to check that every damn time I start. But I have to wait for somebody to type something now. It is on the screen. There it is. Okay, I just hadn't. I can't see it unless I look on unless I look on a computer that's actually running the stream, because it doesn't show up on my screen. So yeah. Alrighty then. This is a big field, isn't it? So, anybody playing this map? I think Andy was, but Andy's being awful quiet today. So I had somebody send a comment to me. I had somebody send a comment to me when I was talking about my channel dying. And they sent a comment, said there's only one Rude Man 53, and there's only one person doing it the Rude Man way. Now, I don't think this is going to be enough to finish this field, so... Oh, wait a minute. When I started this, I had already done that other field, so I didn't start with a full tank, did I? Yeah, I've been wanting to move to Idaho. Maybe there's no better time to do it. Oklahoma. How could you tell? How could you not tell a difference between Oklahoma and Alaska? Well, yeah, it's the heat, man. I think that's the issue. Idaho's weather's probably closer to what we have, or Montana. Either Idaho or Montana. There is a there's talk out there about people getting together and changing the borders of some of these states. For example, Oregon would be the Portland area, and most of the state would move over into Idaho. They would reset the boundaries of the state. And there's other states that are trying to do stuff like that as well. And the reason they're trying to do it, a lot of it has to do with the farmers. You know, the farmers have a lot of the land, and some of these states won't let them do their farming the way they need to do it to feed the country. And so they're talking about, look, we need to get in a state that's willing to accept farmers as they are. And so in our case, Idaho and Montana, you know, they don't regulate as much of that. And it's not just the farmers, it's voters in general. And I can tell you for a fact that I can vote, and every year I've been in the state of Oregon, my vote has not counted, because our vote goes for whatever Portland area does. The rest of the state actually does not have enough say because of the populated areas. So our vote doesn't count. Us people out in the country, we don't really have a vote. And you can say, well, how's that possible? Well, what people don't realize is that the western states, for sure, Washington, Oregon, and for some intents and purposes, Idaho and Montana are the same. Over half the land in these states is not populated by people. There's no habitation because it's all forest or farmland. It's either forest or farmland, and so it's not inhabited by people. $102 feels like 111. 102 feels like you're sitting in the middle of an oven and somebody's baking a pizza. Yeah, well, there's another reason. There's too many people from California moving to Texas. Pretty soon, Texas is going to be the new California because they bring their politics with them. You guys are going to have streets that people poo on and all that kind of bad stuff. Whoa! Somebody forgot to turn the GPS on. Yeah, Austin's just as bad as Portland and LA. I mean, Los Angeles or San Francisco. Was it San Francisco? Maybe it was San Francisco. They actually have a poo map. They have a map of how to avoid human waste because there's so many people crapping in the streets. They actually have maps out for tourists so they can avoid walking in human poo. Yeah, come and tourist, come to our state. We'll provide you with a fresh map. Yeah. I've been to San Francisco a few times. It was a beautiful place, but oh my God. I guess things change after time. It's been many years since I've been there. I don't know what happened to Oregon. Oregon used to be full of pioneers. I mean, Oregon was founded by people that came across the country in covered wagons with no maps as to how to get here or anything. They had to cross mountains. They had to cross deserts. They had to cross rivers, huge rivers. They were the toughest people in the world. And now, what happened? Where did those people go? I don't think I'm gonna have enough lime to finish this field, but Andy's done. So let's grab Andy, because he's just sitting there drinking a beer. Well, he's not done, is he? We got another field to plow. So, oh, he's almost done. He's just got this little patch here. I blame the tree. All right, let's see. I've got 3 done. I need to do 15, I think. And I did 1, and I need to do 4. I don't know what's wrong with California and their people. No, wait a minute. Has that already been plowed? pH level is bad, needs plowing. Okay, so it hasn't been plowed. So we do need to plow it. Man, this plow gets dirty, doesn't it? This plow is a shiny black in color. It is really dirty. All right, Andy, go back to work. You can do it, buddy. Okay, well, while I'm out of the limer, let's go fill the lime back up, because we're going to need it sooner or later. While I'm driving back to the farm, I'm going to grab my Mountain Dew and take a sip. Oh, goodness. Oh, that's good. Hey, I just got a message from Bill. But we don't see him. Is Bill in the stream? That was 2 days ago. Never mind. The message is 2 days old. Well, he still must be watching. He just renewed his membership. Bill's a member of my channel, which means he supports me financially. And he just updated. Thank you, Bill, wherever you're at. I appreciate it. I appreciate it an awful lot. I think I make it up this hill. I didn't notice that hill there before. The hill and the valley and all that kind of stuff. Fill her up, Mickey. There we go. Okay. Now, let's turn this thing... Oh, engine went off. Yeah, every time I think that stuff can't get any more weird, something happens, like finding out that you can't buy a gaming computer in the state you live in. How can it get any more weird? And the first thing you think about is, how did that happen? I didn't vote on anything like that. I didn't even know it was a thing till I saw it on somebody's YouTube page from a different area of the country. I mean, who made the decision? It wasn't the people. Now, my personality, my tendency is to be kind of a hermit. I'm a family hermit, which means I love my family, and I like to have my family along. So I'm not, I'm kind of a loner in most respects. I like being alone. But I like the friends I have. I like the family I've got. But it would be real easy for me to be a hermit. And the way things are going, the more I think I'd be happy living in a cave somewhere. My own little hobbit hole or something. All right, I'm almost out of lime here. I got 1% left. I might as well stop it here and shut her down and get ready for the truck, which I need to go get. Okay, alrighty. Look at my big white truck. Oh, what did I just run over? Is the ground that rough? I guess it is. I'm not complaining. Shouldn't be flat. I don't like it when it's flat. My big old big Mack truck. I've never drove a Mack truck. I drove a Peterbilt, I've drove a Kenworth, and a Volvo. And that's about it. Watch for traffic there, Scorpion. Uh-oh. Tractors. Look out, case tractor. I love those big case tractors. They're amazing there. Alaska is a wide open place here. Interestingly enough, when I went into this map, into the mod, to adjust the amount of grain that you can store, almost all the components are in Russian. So I had a hard time finding what I needed to find to change, because I didn't know. I don't speak Russian. I definitely don't read Russian. Oh. All right, I don't remember how close I had to get, so I'm going to kind of by guess and by golly this and do it about like that, and then do something like this. And there it goes. So, if I read it right, Scorpion said that get line it up, hit the 0 button, which puts the pipe out, and then put 0 again, and it empties the load. So, evidently, that's how it works, because that's what I did, and it's awakened. It's awakened. I must have scared everybody off. There's only 4 people watching, which is exactly what I was talking about a couple weeks ago when I said I don't know why I live stream. Nobody watches. It's crazy. I don't know what to say. I really don't. I don't think it's just me. I think YouTube's dying. I don't know if anybody's noticed, but when I go to my YouTube page and I click my YouTube page to open, it comes back and tells me that it can't open, retry because you're not online. And I am online because I've got a ton of other stuff running online on my other computers. And that happens all the time now. And I have to hit the refresh button to get YouTube to open up. I don't know what the hell's going on with YouTube. Now I'm down to 3 people, so evidently when I said I was down to 4, somebody got mad and left. And I think I'm one of the people. So either that timer's wrong, that count thing is wrong, because I've got the game, the live stream running on my other computer, which counts as 1 person. So that means there's only 2 people, me and Scorp, I guess, and either that, the counter's wrong. I know that 2 mods and 3 people. Yeah, you're about right, Andy. That's what I'm saying. And my kids are sitting in the next room because I'm supposed to be playing with them a game. And I told them I had to live stream today, and they're disappointed. So they're in there waiting for me. So I don't know what to say. I don't know why. Uh-oh. Did that not get plowed over there? It didn't. I didn't see that before. Doggone it all. I'll have to get the plow back over here and finish that line right there. I think it's because of the trees there, because the plow was hanging off the field. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Maybe maybe YouTube heard me talking politics about the state of Oregon and stuff, and they shut me down. I don't know if you heard me say this, but the other day, Carol was watching YouTube in the living room, and she was watching some political stuff because she likes to see what's going on politically in the country. And she was watching some guy named Hannity on Fox, I think. I'm not sure wherever but it was on YouTube. She was watching on YouTube, and he was pointing out something that the president was saying, and he was showing statistics on both sides of whatever it was that the president was talking about. And he was showing both sides. He wasn't just showing one side. He was showing both sides. And as you were watching it, it was obvious that the president was lying through his teeth. And all of a sudden, Carol come running in my office and said, "You won't believe what just happened." I said, "What?" And she said, "I was watching this show on YouTube, and it was talking and saying that the president was lying. And all of a sudden, Google puts a notice up that says, this is something you should not be watching, and we've taken it down." So Google took this guy's channel, and this is a broadcaster. This isn't a YouTuber. He was just showing, it's, I don't know what to say. We're just being censored left and right. And it actually said, she told me, it actually said that this channel is something you should not be watching, and we've taken it down. Whoops. I don't know about you guys, but I've lived long enough to remember when the country was a free country. That's all I'll say. I don't want to get into any trouble. Well, I don't want to get into any more trouble. You think that's it, Andy? I don't, but I'll give you the benefit of the doubt that that's where everybody went. Yeah, I thought being on a new map today, I'd get more people today than I normally get. And that didn't work. That's one of the reasons why I decided to do this instead of Indiana. It's a new map. People were talking about it. I'll do it and see if I can get somebody comes and want to see it. All right, I'm going to head to field 4. Get to plowing on that one. Might as well take the road, I guess. Oh. Looks like I've got water to fix. But I don't have any animals. I could buy some animals. I've got... I hung on to some of the money that I mined from the gold mine. Whoa! Look at that. That's kind of cool. What the hell did I hit? Oh, I'm on the guardrail. There's a guardrail. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm stuck on the guardrail. I was looking at the water and didn't see the guardrail. I put this in for emergencies, so don't hate me. I put this in for emergencies. And I'm in an emergency, so... There. I don't plan on using that all the time. I just put it in for emergencies because when I was testing some maps and stuff, I got stuck. And so I put that in so I could get unstuck. I want to talk to the engineer that's putting this culvert in. Because that's not right. That culvert isn't right. There's something wrong. I might understand this part, but not really. Because there's no water on this side, so how is water getting on that side through this pipe? And why is this pipe here? If there was water that was going through there, which there's not, it would just go and run all over the place. There's no ditch here. The engineering is... I don't understand that. Oh, well. I don't have an engineering degree. Maybe. I don't know. Now, that looks like it's plowed. Did I already plow this field? I think I did. I've already plowed this field. I'm done. I'm done plowing. Or plowing. I think Andy plows. But Scorpion and I, we plow. Cheater. Alright, so I'm going to wash this rig here. See how shiny it is when you wash it up? Pretty cool, huh? Let's see, it's awful big. I don't know if it'll go in the... It might go under there. I don't know. I think I'm going to leave it right here for now. And we need to finish the... We need to finish the lime. Got one more pass to do. And then we're almost ready to seed as soon as the weather cooperates. Guess I don't need the GPS turned on anymore. Oh, goodness gracious. So, yeah, I just was pointing out to you guys that I gave up family games for the live stream. They'll get over it. We got plenty of time to play. We're still summer. Kids aren't in school. I hope they get done with this work on the school, though. They're residing the school. They're redoing the track for track and field. There's a track and a football field in the back. They're redoing that. And they're putting new siding on. They're working on the inside. They're putting in some stuff. And I think they're getting rid of... The school was overcrowded because it was grade school through junior high. And then at that point, when they were done with junior high, they moved to the high school. But it was overcrowded, and they had to bring in all these portable classrooms for the junior high. So they just finished building a new junior high. So now we have a grade school, a junior high, and a high school. They bought 56 acres to build the junior high on. And I think it was, I can't remember what it cost them. It was millions of dollars to buy and to build the new school. But now they don't need the extra. They don't have a. They don't need the extra portable housing, portable classroom. And for some reason, in the grade school, they're putting in a fully enclosed glass security entrance to the grade school. I don't know why. Are the grade schoolers coming in with guns or something? But yeah, they've got this completely secured glass enclosed entrance to the grade school. What are people sending the kids to school with? Jeremy, hi Jeremy, how you doing? All right, so let's see, what were we doing? We're done. Let's bring this guy in. I gotta gather up all my equipment, make sure it's all on the farm so I can find it easy enough. That's why I put Surge on the train, so that I could find my train when I needed it. I'm going to take my half out of the middle. Home again, jiggity jig. At least there's a lot of area to park your equipment here on this farm. They did that upright. I like it. I like it. And they put a big enough shed you can bring your equipment in. So yeah, you can put your big equipment in here and it's all covered. Sweet, eh? All right, so let's see. Okay, so we're still in early spring. I think that I can't seed yet. So at this point, there's nothing for me to do but to speed time up. So here we go. All right, let me turn my light on, and I'm going to run over to, let's run over to farmhouse. There's farmhouse. Somebody left the light on for me. Jeremy, what's happening? Anything new in your neck of the woods? All right, we're going to sleep right here. Let me turn the light off. I don't need it. Oh, gosh, it's dark. Very dark, very, very dark. Shift Z, and we're gonna do let's do 15 hours because I'm tired. I don't know if I've told you guys, but oh, it's raining, and now it's not raining. Now it's cloudy. When you do that, seasons needs time to catch up. Ooh, flowers growing. What has changed? We got green back, so we must be in we're in mid-spring now. I want to look at that waterfall. That's cool. Look at that. Holy smokes. Somebody get killed down there if you fell off. Now, that looks like an awful lot of water to come out of that little pond right there. And how does it get over that rock? That don't make no sense to me. And where's the culvert to get it across the road? Weird. Why is there a tractor in with my chickens? What? Why would you do that? What's that? Piece of junk? All right. Is that what this is? Chickens? Yeah, it is. Okay. What's this? What is this? Interesting. I wonder if you get eggs in a pallet instead of in the cartons. I'll have to check on that. That might be kind of cool. All right, so let's look at the temperature because I don't know if I can seed yet. So, okay, we can seed at 41. Oh, wait a minute. What do we got in rotation? I got wheat, barley, and corn, and then fallow. D's going to be fallow. So I got wheat, barley, and corn. The wheat and the barley can be planted in the spring. The corn cannot. The corn, well, it can. Late spring, early summer is with the corn. Okay, so, and I need 50-degree weather, right? 50-degree weather. All right, so right now, we've got 43 degrees, and we can seed. So let me grab my seeder. There's somebody in it. Won't let me in. Let me in! All right, and it's full of seed and fertilizer. So we're ready to go. Now, man, I can't turn sharp enough there. As I said, 15 is rotation D, which is fallow. So we'll start off with field number 4, I guess. Or we can start off right here. All right, we're going to start off here and rotation. Okay, so doggone it, stop it. Okay, 3 is rotation A, B, C, and D. Okay, so this one's wheat, this one's going to be barley, and that one's going to be corn. So barley. We need to do barley. Let's change that to barley. And then I think I'm going to need to turn on the GPS. I don't have anything set up. We need to do an auto width. And we've got a little bit of a offset. I don't want an offset, so I'm going to change that to 0. Make sure that that is auto width. I don't want an offset. Okay. Let's see if I can set A. If it'll let me. It looks like it did. We're going to run with this. Motel 6. Do they still do that advertisement? I know what you're talking about. I'll be keeping the light on for you. Do they still do that? What was that guy's name? I can't recall. Bode something. Tom Beaudry. I'm Tom Beaudry, and we'll be keeping the light on for you. I don't know who Tom Beaudry was. Seed, John Deere, DB 120. Add that. Make sure we're selected on it. Do that. We're going to do a... I think it's already set, but let's double check. Do that. Bring it off the field. Uh-oh, I've screwed it now. Oh, jeez. Oh. I should have... Never mind. I'm fine. We made it. We made it. We're going to lower it. Turn it on. We're ready to go. And we're seating. Okay. Motel 6. I'm Tom Beaudry. We'll keep a light on for you. Is that his name? I might be wrong. It was Tom something. That looks like it's seated in grass over there. That's weird. Now I'm going to have to... You know what I didn't do is I didn't put any specialty crops in the crop rotation. So I might have to change that somehow. And throw some hops in there. You know what I could do is I could just lease a field that has hops on it. Then that wouldn't mess up my crop rotations. That's what I could do. Find a field that's got hops on it and lease it. And then I've got wheat, I've got barley, and I would have hops. I could get water and make some beer. One of the options on this tractor is to make those treads wider. You can change the width of those tracks. Ooh, that's a big plane. Casts a big shadow. Where's it at? I don't see it. I can hear it. I saw the shadow go over, but I can't see it. Well, guys, I made it through another 2-hour live stream, and I had at least 2 or 3 people watching. So I guess I'll meet up with you again on Thursday. I don't know if I'm going to come back to this one or go back to Indiana. I'll actually probably decide 5 minutes before I start the stream. So I hope you had fun, and I hope you join me in the next live stream, and let me know if you like this map. It's kind of fun, I guess. Of course, I haven't really done much with it yet. But thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you guys later. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your families. Ta-ta for now.